Crazy looking rock, huh? Whoa, there's so much going on in that. Wow, is that a beauty? Like I say, this video does not show its true colors or its detail. What a beautiful stone. Beauty. I put a couple still pictures in here. I've been using two different lights here. I don't know which one's better. One's like a dark light, one's a real bright white light. So I don't know which one's better. I kind of tend to go for the darker one because the white one really takes the color away. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. So these two still shots are same rock, same exact rock. One with one light, one with the other light. See what you think. Hey everybody, had a chance to cut some more rocks out in the garage. It was a little bit warmer out the last few days. Really cold out today. So I cut some rocks up. Some came out pretty nice looking. Some of them kind of plain Jane. So let's take a look at some new cuts. It's Wisconsin field agate. See what you think. Thanks for watching. Okay, here's the next little guy. Wasn't too much to look at on the outside. It's got some interesting variations in here. A lot of mossy looking, little banding going up around the top. Here's the next one. It again pretty plain on the outside. Cut her open there. It's got a little bit of a, again, that round pattern. You can see it's almost like a thunder egg. Kind of translucent in there. Some pinks, some reds. Interesting. And here was a big monster here. Just cut the end off of it. See what this would show me. You can see some good outward movement, like an explosion happening there. And here's the big half. This little mossy agate going right there. Some mossiness in there. Some red and orange starting up on the top there, on the side. This is one of those conglomerate looking ones. They always seem to be, you know, these soft spots, these calcite that wears out. Doesn't seem to form real good on the inside either. I mean, where they're in there, they're nice, but lots of voids. This doesn't do much for, I mean, you really have to pick your spots to do a cab out of this. The rest of it's pretty unusable. Crazy looking, but lots of voids. This guy here is kind of just a plain red looking, orangey looking chunk. That's got some, you can see some agate right there. Lots of mossy looking good stuff in there. There's the bigger piece. Another big monster here. Seen this is on the end, so I figured that must be a good place to start, so that's where I started. And it's got some interesting looking banding going on. Lack of void of any color though. You can just see that little bit of outside staining, and then just some real opaque banding. And another little small guy here, pretty plain. Kind of interesting. Got a little bit of some agate going on in there. Whoop. A lot of little agate in there. You can just see the little agate-y, little agate all over in there. See if I could zoom in on that a little better. Ooh. See, you can just see that faint agitization going on in there, different spots. Perhaps that's too close, but might be better. Oh. But a lot of fractures in there. So and again, you can see kind of concentrical rings going on, like there might be the whole thing in there. And sure enough, just about the whole thing. And you can see the total ring going around. Kind of misses over here. And the piece I cut off. Just like a galaxy exploded or something. Another little guy here. Some red, some different colors. I see that. It almost does seem like nebulas or something, like stars exploding, some kind of something you'd see out in the James Webb telescope or something. That's crazy looking. Wow. And that's a big old boy. I decided to cut it a few times. cut this little piece off here. I cut this another little piece off here. And you can see the light going through that. Pretty opaque in there. This was the end here. Whoop. Alright, probably too close, right? Pretty neat looking. This little gray guy, that's a little orange color on there. Little orange orb showing up in there. There's a little faint little galaxy there, a little crystal bug in there, a little red and gold moss coming up in there. Halley's Comet shooting off through there. Ooh, skull and crossbones. Ooh, that looks pretty scary. He's even got a little pirate hat on there. See that little pirate hat on him? Nice, beautiful rock. Okay, this one was pretty orange, but you could see some banding on the outside. Oh, look at that. Get that banding down the bottom, and then this Aurora Borealis. Not the Aurora, but Jiminy crickets. Oh, these cracks. All these cracks were like filled in at one time with some other kind of minerally stuff. Oh, that's beautiful. And again, with this one too, you can see how opaque that is in areas. See, all that banding is opaque. I mean, translucent. Sorry. Now this guy had that little round hole, so I thought, hey, whoa, best place to cut it, right through the hole, right? That's obviously a little dirt that was in the bottom of the hole, but kind of almost like a flower. And here's another bigger one. This one's got all that mossy goodness all over the outside there. I'll cut the end off a bit. Pretty translucent too. That's a thicker end piece, but you can see all that. Oh, too close. all that mossy. Let's look at all them little crystal vogs in there, just everywhere. Just the whole entire thing is just filled up with those little crystal pockets. All right, another little guy. Didn't look very impressive on the outside, but kind of crazy in the inside. Cut a few chunks out of that. I think that from the outside doesn't look like that on the inside. You can see the how translucent that is. Oop. Another little small guy. Open that up. Pretty bad when rocks like this are starting to look plain, right? But yeah, that's kind of a plain one. Okay, this one's pretty gruff, pretty unenthusiastic, but oh, look at that when you cut that one open. Wow. Oh, look at that right there. Wowza, wowza. There's a big old monster here. Black with all that red mossy going on in there. Spider webbing. There's just a small one. It's a little that basic layered. Now this one again, you can see the almost the whole thunder egg look to it, and that's what you get. This black right here. I used a brand new blade, so they got this paint on it. So the first few rocks I cut always had that black smear on it. This is a real big one, but I freehand cut it on my saw. I just lifted the arm up and just kind of held it in place, just because I had to see what this would look like. And that's kind of crazy, huh? Look at that thing. Oh, it's like a big giant thunder egg. Let me zoom in a little bit here. Nice looking rock.